The idea of making $10,000 before New Year sounds impossible, but let me tell you, it is not. You don't need a course, you don't need money, you just need this video. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can make your first $10,000 before the end of this year. The year is coming to an end, and we have just 2 months before the year comes to an end. And many people that have been struggling the whole this year to make that first money, or to actually start making money this year. But now I'm going to help you, tell you exactly the online skill or the online business you have to do so that you can make your first $10,000 before the end of this year. Making $10,000 sounds so impossible, but let me tell you, it is not. And definitely, when this year began, I'm sure many of us will decide that we are going to take this year serious, try to start earning our first money this year, being financially free, being financially independent, and working towards our dream self. But this year coming to an end, and I'm sure most of us have achieved that, and most of us haven't achieved that. But with this video, if you follow everything that I say, you are going to make your first money online, your first $10,000 online, and even more, so that when you start the next year, you will definitely be working towards a goal, or towards your goal of being financially free. What I'm actually going to tell you in this video is what I started doing this year. At the beginning of this year, I told myself that I'm going to start making money this year. I'm going to live my dream life, work towards my dream life this year. And I started doing this at the beginning of this year. So far this year, what I'm doing has made me over $50,000. And let me tell you, you don't need money to start this. If you have a phone and internet or your laptop, definitely you're set to start this. And all you need when you start is consistency. I'm sure many of people have been hearing it, because this year all of us have been watching videos on the internet lately where we don't see the face of the person doing the video. We just see the content, we just hear the voice, and the voice sounds AI, or it can sound realistic but it's AI. So this kind of content make people thousands of dollars every month, and it has made people millionaires. Because if you go through the internet nowadays, you're seeing young people below 20 earning thousands of dollars a month, hundreds of dollars a month, buying cars, doing things for themselves, doing things for their parents. With just this, you'll be able to do all that if you stay consistent, if you stay focused, and you don't give into any distraction. You just have to lock in 2 months before this year end. You're going to make your first $10,000 and even more. What this is called faceless YouTube automation. YouTube automation is when you do video you put on YouTube. The videos that you do put on YouTube, you don't use your face or your voice. You use AI to do the voice over. You use AI to give the images. You use AI to actually do most of the display that you see in those videos. And literally, AI does 80% of the work. You just do 20% of the work. Your own work in this is bringing all the things together, editing it and posting. AI does the generation, does the idea bringing, and all of that. And to start YouTube automation, you don't need many things. You just need phone and internet connection. If you have your phone and then you're always connected to the internet, because literally if you're watching this video means you have internet connection. If you have your phone and you have internet connection, you're set to go with YouTube automation. Starting your YouTube automation channel is something difficult. Many people think it's difficult. It's not actually difficult, but I'll just go with the idea of what many people think it is. It's difficult because you have to search your channel idea, you have to search your channel title, you have to search on the niche you want to find yourself in, or you want to start doing. Niche is like the kind of content you do, where you actually do your content or focus your content on. When you find the niche of your content, the next thing that you have to do is create a channel. Either you create a channel exactly when you want to post your first video, or you create multiple videos before creating a channel and start posting one by one. But it's always advisable that when you start YouTube automation, you create your first 3 videos, then you create your channel and start posting one by one. Creating your first 3 videos will help you in such a way, if you get demotivated or you're kind of busy, you already have videos that you've already created to post, and you'll not create your channel and just leave the channel to be there without posting. Every day you must post. As a YouTube automator, every day I don't skip a day without posting. From when I started till now, no matter what I do, I don't skip a day without posting. And that's what actually makes my channel grow every day, and that's actually what keeps my audience. If you skip a day without posting, your audience will not have video from you that day. They'll have suggestions from other people, and that's how they'll start watching videos from other people. As a YouTube automator, you always have to be posting every day. Don't skip a day without posting. And you creating that 3 videos will help you have videos to post for the previous day, so that no matter what you do or no matter how you feel the next day, you will have a video to post. Wait for the time you're motivated to keep posting. Before all this, let me mention, everything that you use to do your videos are paid for, and they are not paid for. There are some free AI tools that I use to create videos, and they are paid for AI tools. But as a starter, you don't have money to actually pay for the purchase AI tools. Definitely you start for free. All the AI tools that you actually see on the internet, people use to do their videos, all of those AI tools, they have free version and paid for version. The free version have limit, and the paid for version does not have limit. So you can actually use the free version Anytime that you reach a limit, you go to a different AI tool that is free. When you reach a limit, you keep switching to AI tools that are free till you reach a limit, till you actually start earning money. When you start earning money, you can start paying for the AI tools that you need to create your video. When I started with free AI tools like Leonardo AI, Haru AI, ChatGPT, and that's all what I use to start YouTube automation. And those free AI tools helped me make my first $5,000, and with my first $5,000, I paid for what I actually need to start and actually to go deeper into YouTube automation. Because when I started and when I made the first money, I actually saw that YouTube automation is something that I can go into full time and start making money from it. And just because of the decision that I made, I've been able to achieve most of the things that I want in life, and I'm going forward towards my goal. If you want to start YouTube automation today, this is exactly what you have to do. Beginning to the end, you firstly pick up your phone, you search about YouTube automation online. When you go to YouTube, there are many videos about YouTube automation. You just have to search how to start YouTube automation. When you search on that, you'll see many videos pop up. When all of those videos pop up, you choose one video from there and watch. You can choose a video with the highest view or the video with the lowest amount of view, because most of these videos, then whether it has the highest or the lowest, as long as it's there, the person who posts it has an idea to it. Even though the person has never earned on YouTube, or the person is not actually a guru, the person has done his research before the person is actually coming to put in what you have to watch on that. So you actually have to choose one video, you watch about it. If you choose one video and watch about it, in that video, there's a 100% certainty that you leave with 50% of knowledge about YouTube automation. After getting that knowledge, the next thing that you have to do is go to ChatGPT. When you go to ChatGPT, you need ChatGPT for ideas. ChatGPT is an AI, literally it can give you anything. When you have ChatGPT, you literally have the answers to everything in your head, or you actually have the answers to everything in your hand. When you go to ChatGPT, you bring out the questions that you want. Like if you're about to start a new channel, tell ChatGPT what you want. ChatGPT will help you now actually narrow it down so that you'll be able to get it easily. After getting the idea of what you want to actually do, you get your niche. The next thing you have to do is get your channel title. You can ask ChatGPT to suggest channel titles for you, or you can actually think of your channel titles yourself. When you get your channel title, you create your banner and your profile. Immediately to create your banner and your profile, you go into YouTube, you create your channel. When you create your channel, you put the channel name, you put the title, you put the banner. The channel is set to go. As you have done all that, the next thing you have to do is go into video creation. At this point, you already know the niche you want to go into. As you already know the niche you want to go into, you now search on the kind of content in that niche you are going to create. When you have the kind of content, like let me say the best niche I ever advise for someone who is actually starting YouTube automation is to go into celebrity niche, like celebrity news niche or storytelling. Let me say you're doing storytelling. Storytelling is kind of easy because nowadays there are many kinds of storytelling. You can actually do storytelling in a podcast format in such a way that you literally put one image and voice is playing behind that image. Like there's just a voice player with subtitles appearing. So this is the easiest format, or this is the easiest way that you can do YouTube automation. No stress. You just do it easily, be consistent. In less than 1 month, you'll definitely be monetized. How you have to do to get your content ideas? You can actually have your story ideas from your head yourself, or you go to YouTube and search on viral stories. You go, there are many stories online. Like you go, you search on the kind of story that you see that having millions of views, thousands of views paid. Like you go, you see a video that you just posted today, and that video is having like maybe 100,000 views. You hop on that, you take that story, you go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT that you want ChatGPT to create a story script for you with this, or following this story, following this title style or this kind of story. Start ChatGPT will bring out 10 story ideas. You go through it, then you actually choose the one that makes more sense to you, or you choose the one that you think is going to go viral. When you choose it, you paste it still on ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT that you want him to generate a, maybe you give the length that you want. If you want a 1,000 word story, you want a 10,000 word story script, whatever length you want, you put it on ChatGPT. ChatGPT is going to give it to you. When ChatGPT generates it for you now, you go to any of the software or the AI software that you have chosen. You can go to Love Voice, you can go to 11 Lab, you can go to any of the free AI software that you have chosen. When you go there now like this, you paste that script, the script. When you paste that script there, when you paste the script, they're going to give you a voiceover. When they give you the voiceover, you download it. After downloading the voiceover, now you generate an image. Since you're doing with this storytelling and it's just one image that has to be played from the beginning of the video to the end, you generate an image that actually talks about the story, or someone can see the image from, and someone can see the image and actually think about the story, or the image actually, or the image best describe the story. Let me say you're doing a story about woman found 2 hopeless children, and took care of them. 10 years later, they become millionaires. If you're doing that kind of story, you have to create an image that will actually say that without you actually even reading it. You just have to look at the image and say that's what's happening. So you create an image of a woman standing in front of two children who are actually looking homeless. That's all that you have to create. You make it in a YouTube format, which is 16.9. After creating it, you go down to your agency software, you place that image, the length of the recording or the length of the voiceover. When you place that image, the length of the voiceover, whatever editing software you're using, you generate the caption from that editing software. After that, your video is good to go. When your video is good to go now like this, you save it to your device. After saving it to your device, you create a thumbnail. This kind of thumbnails are kind of easy because literally you just need an arrow, or you can still use a thumbnail. It's always best to use an arrow to actually direct what you're talking about. So you use an arrow, you place it on, maybe let me put it, you use an arrow, you place it, let me say like this, you take the arrow, you place it on what you're talking about. When you place it on it, after that you save the thumbnail to your phone. After saving, you go now to YouTube, and that's all. You upload it, you put your thumbnail, you put a good title, you put good description, hashtag, and that's all. You upload to YouTube. You perform these tasks over and over every day till 1 month. 1 month, definitely, if you're consistent, every day you post, and even do it better, every day you post at least 3 videos. Before the end of the month, you have already gained the requirements to get monetized. If the month ends and you are not monetized, keep going hard, and I assure you, 2 weeks getting to the new month, or 2 weeks into the new month, you will definitely be monetized. Repeat this process with consistency. Remember, consistency, good story ideas, good titling style, good images, and good everything. Before the end of this year, you will make your first $10,000. And given that you have made your first $10,000, that $10,000 will help you upgrade the next year and actually build your dreams of build yourself that you want to be. Because the knowledge that you already have something that is giving you money, even though you earn your first $10,000, you start earning small later or more later, you already have something giving you money. With that, you can set your life. You can actually invest in yourself to get what you need to keep making money. Repeat that same process, because making your first money online is the hardest thing. When you make your first money online, making the next money is going to be easier, because you just have to repeat the same process that gives you the money that you made first. Repeat the same process and it's going to give you more money. So you keep doing that, repeat it, and I assure you, you're going to work towards your dreams. You're going to earn money that will actually help you get to your dream self. That being said, let me bring out the summary. The online skill that I said will make you to have your first $10,000 before this year end is YouTube automation. Getting to YouTube automation, you don't need money, you just need a phone and internet connection. When you have a phone and internet connection, all you need is to create videos every day and post. Creating videos every day and post, you get your ideas from ChatGPT. You use any AI like a Level Lab Raw Voice to do your voiceover. You join them together, you create your thumbnail and post to YouTube. You do this every day, consistent, with good titles, good ideas, or good whatsoever you're doing. You put in your best, you put in your effort, you don't give up, you don't slap, you don't miss a day without posting. Before this year end, you'll be able to make your first $10,000. When you follow this and make your first $10,000, you come back to this video and comment, God did. See you in the next video.